Welcome to Radio Free Kaslo, coming at you from the true north, strong and free, from the very heart of Alpine Nirvana, beautiful downtown Kaslo, British Columbia, Canada. This is Randy Morse. Thanks so much for joining me today. As always, this show is coming to you courtesy of the mothership at Kootenay Coop Radio. Yeah, real rural radio, right here on Radio Free Kaslo.
We're on the road, we're heading down Kootenay Lake, past Kaslo town. Through the mountains, it's a hell of a show. We're heading for the Kootenay Zoo, the place where dreams can be.
Hi, Terry.
Hello, Randy.
Hi, Janet.
Hi, Randy.
It's so nice to be here in your lovely home. It's the first time I think I've been in it.
I think it is, yes.
And I always admire it when I walk by. It looks like an elven residence, I think. It's just so charming. And it's just as charming inside as it is out.
Through the 1980s, we lived in Nelson and loved it. Nelson was wonderful back then. It's the big city to us now. We go in if we have to, and for doctor's appointments and things like that. But otherwise, we've been in Kaslo since 2012, and we love it here. And this is home now.
Well, that's a good reason for moving to Kaslo. I think that from pretty much any city, town, or village I can imagine, just in terms of population, moving here is going to mean a downsize, right? Yeah.
Well, we have a nice little house here on a nice little property. We live right downtown. We share Penny Lane with the stores on Front Street. We're able to walk everywhere. It's been fantastic.
Well, listen, I love the fact that it was music that brought you two together. Why don't you make a little music right now? Because I know you're a prolific songwriter. Let's play something. What would you like to play?
I'd like to start with us doing Kootenay Dreams. When you're on the run, you can't do any better than to pack your grip for British Columbia. Traveling there when the weather is fair, it's a good time for a Yankee. When the moose get thick as the falling snow, line 10 feet deep in the logging road. Winter is only 2 days old, we're heading south maybe. We're on the road, we're heading down Kootenay Lake, past Kaslo town. Through the mountains, it's a hell of a show. We're heading for the Kootenay Zoo, the place where dreams can be. They came here many years ago. There's gold in them dar hills, They came for peace, they came for love. They wanted to be free. They found their peace, they found their love, and there was magic in those hills above. The spell was cast, we're here at last, in the place where dreams are free. We're on the road, we're heading down Kootenay Lake, past Kaslo town. Through the mountains, it's a hell of a show. We're heading for the Kootenay Zoo, the place where dreams can be. We're working our way from Crawford Bay. Across the ferry, it's free, they say. If the pass is closed, it's the only way to get there when you're driving. Black ice there may take your life, or give you a little gray hair overnight. But the long night's past, it's spring at last, in the place we long to be. We're on the road, we're heading down Kootenay Lake, past Kaslo town. Through the mountains, it's a hell of a show. We're heading for the Kootenay Zoo, the place where dreams can be. When you're on the run, you can't do any better than to pack your grip for British Columbia. Traveling there when the weather is fair, it's a good time for a Yankee. When the moose get thick as the falling snow, line 10 feet deep in the logging road. Winter is only 2 days old, we're heading south maybe. We're on the road, we're heading down Kootenay Lake, past Kaslo town. Through the mountains, it's a hell of a show. We're heading for the Kootenay Zoo, the place where dreams can be. We had a great time at Expo 86. I think it was about 10 days we were there. Mostly, we've been very much traditional folk Celtic musicians. We play the traditional music, the songs, and we do a lot of performing. We've never recorded, really. Some hope into each of the songs anyway, even if it's just our response to what's going on. If we can, respond as best we can, that's all you can do.
I'm reminded by what you just said, Terry, of what you said earlier about what a lovely place this is, paradise, I think you referred to it as. And I think a lot of folks who might be listening to this live on Kootenay Coop Radio or subsequently as a podcast.
It's called A Chill Wind, and it was my response to the earthquake in Turkey, because I do send a little bit of money to the Red Cross and to Doctors Without Borders. And, I try and respond as best I can to tragic events that are happening to people around the world. I was born in England and lived there till I was 6, and both my parents went through the Second World War. And having been raised by them, there was this consciousness that we should never again engage in those kind of global conflicts. And to see the war in Ukraine erupt, and it just seems like, God, this is the 21st century, and it seems like we haven't learned anything. And so A Chill Wind came out of that. There's a chill wind blowing down the empty streets tonight. The people are all huddled in their homes till morning light. When suddenly the world began to shudder and to shake, 50,000 souls could not survive the terrible earthquake. Here's the chorus. When the world shakes, when the dam breaks, when deadly conflicts flare, we must respond as best we can with our donations and prayers. We must respond as best we can and show how much we care. There's a chill wind blowing down the empty streets tonight. The people are all hiding from a cruel, relentless fight. The enemy is approaching with their missiles and their drones, trying to conquer a people and destroy their simple homes. When the world shakes, when the dam breaks, when deadly conflicts flare, we must respond as best we can with our donations and prayers. We must respond as best we can and show how much we care. There's a chill wind blowing down the empty streets tonight. Survivors see destruction all around come morning light. From where we live, the suffering is unbearable to view. We pray for strength for all who hurt and hope that peace comes soon. When the world shakes, when the dam breaks, when deadly conflicts flare, we must respond as best we can with our donations and prayers. We must respond as best we can and show how much we care. When the world shakes, when the dam breaks, when deadly conflicts flare, we must respond as best we can with our medicine and prayers. We must respond as best we can and show how much we care.
Thanks for that, Terry and Janet. That was Chill Wind, written by Terry Marshall. And I am with Terry and Janet in their lovely home in the very pulsing heart of beautiful downtown Kaslo. Let's talk a little about your music. I know, for example, that you've done a lot of playing, maybe you still are, up the hill at the healthcare facility here in Kaslo. Tell us about that.
Well, yes. Janet and I would go up every week and we'd sing for the seniors that live in the extended care. Unfortunately, the pandemic ended that, as it did an after-school music group that Janet had going as well. We've been pretty quiet for the last 3 years, and now we are getting out again. Last summer, we did sing a lot on the street in Kaslo, and so we're still out there singing, but just not as organized as we used to, and not routinely like we used to either. But hey, we're getting older too. I certainly feel that in my bones, and we try our best. That's what I'll say.
Quality over quantity, right?
Well, I've certainly felt a lot older these last few years. I'd like to think of ourselves as elders, that we do have some wisdom to share. I certainly appreciate the young people in Kaslo. They treat us really well.
Terry Marshall and Janet Marshall.
Here we go. Old, you don't know the half. Getting old, it ain't no laugh. This journey's long, winding and rough, and journey's end is just as tough. So dance while your legs still move, oh dance. Get in your groove, just dance to the beat of time. Dance all the time, just dance. Old, life's a list of chores. Getting old, can't do no more. This journey's work needs to be done till journey's end, and then we're gone. So dance while your legs still move, oh dance. Get in your groove, just dance to the beat of time. Dance all the time, just dance. Old, one drink's too many. Getting old, I can't have any. This journey's passed with toasts and cheers, placed by tea when friends are here. So dance while your legs still move, oh dance. Get in your groove, just dance to the beat of time. Dance all the time, just dance. Old, memories in shards. Getting old, thinking so hard. This journey's past, lost in the mist. The time to come, a blur at best. So dance while your legs still move, oh dance. Get in your groove, just dance to the beat of time. Dance all the time, just dance. Old, worried about our health. Getting old, spent all our wealth. This journey's end is coming soon. Until then, dance to the tune of dance while your legs still move, oh dance. Get in your groove, just dance to the beat of time. Dance all the time, just dance. Old, this song's too long, we'll all be dead before it's done. This journey's pace we must maintain until we sing that last refrain of dance while your legs still move, oh dance. Get in your groove, just dance to the beat of time. Dance all the time, just dance while your legs still move, oh dance. Get in your groove, just dance to the beat of time. Dance all the time, just dance.
That's terrific. Terry, Janet, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming over, Randy. Wonderful to have you in our house.
Nice to have you here.
Cheers to everyone that listens to this. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you.